Shalom, call hello Allah Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people ignorantly call God. Ba'ashim, in the name of Yahushua, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Plus, I'm going to give a shout out to the occupants pushing and spreading His word throughout the four corners of the earth, who's also uplifting the names Yahweh Yahushua, and to the confusion of face brothers and sisters out there whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our forefathers, though you look like the heathen nations, which I'm about to pull in this chart, the heathen nations being these nations, okay, 2 on down, okay, these are the heathen nations, okay, and if your spirit bear witness with this word, and first of all, if your lineage, Salakia, goes back to one of these tribes, through the man, and if your spirit bear witness with this word and this truth, you can receive it. To the confusion of face brothers and sisters out there, you are Israelites, if this do apply. To the few Aqua, few sisters that do listen, learn, Shalom. To the elect of the nation of Israel, wherever you may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, Shalom, who this word is going out to, Shalom to you as well. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, as you see in this chart, you combine, consist, and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Once again, Yahweh Shah. And real quick, I have an article, and this is on RT News. It says, cycle of panic and death. Humankind totally not ready for global pandemic. Emergency preparedness group warns. Okay? It says a sudden lethal pandemic could wipe out tens of millions of people, destroy the world's economies, and leave humanity in chaos, according to a new report from an emergency preparedness body that isn't alarmist in the slightest. And why is that not a coincidence? Right? Okay? Pandemics, like, okay, the world economies. And what do you see right now going on? Donald Trump having a trade war, okay, with China, the two biggest economies, okay? And what are you seeing now? A global economic global shutdown. Okay, slowdown. Okay? That's one thing I'm seeing. Okay? That's what you're seeing right now. So why is it now? Citing a reactionary cycle of panic and neglect in which health emergencies are dealt with as they arise rather than before they start. The Global Preparedness Monitoring Board, an entity formed last year by the World Bank and the World Health Organization, has called for immediate and massive investment in emergency preparedness systems in its first ever report titled A World at Risk. The world is not prepared for fast-moving, virulent respiratory pathogen pandemic. The report posted on Tuesday warns, claiming that such a crisis would kill off 50 to 80 million people. 2.8% of the population, ravage the global economy and trade, and destabilize national security. Countries must be prepared for the worst if they want to avoid getting crushed by the next pandemic. Okay? The other 6 urgent actions governments are advised to take. Actually, real quick, before I continue on, I want to get a scripture. Okay? Because this is a reason for this. Because we at the end. Okay? Let me get Psalm 75 first. Then I'm going to get what I'm going to get. This is the time we in. Okay? This is I started Psalm 75 and 1. The point is in I believe the 7th verse. It says, to chief musician Altasheth, a psalm or a song of Asaph. Unto thee, O Yahweh, okay, do we give thanks. Unto thee do we give thanks. For thy name is for that thy name is near thy wondrous works declared. When I shall receive the congregation, I will judge uprightly. The earth and all the inhabitants thereof are dissolved. I bear up the pillars of it. Selah, I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked. And Esau, Edom, is the so-called white man, as you saw in the Heathen's Nation chart. Okay? And just biblical prophecy, period. Okay? He's the wicked. Lift not up the horn. Lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But Yahweh is the judge. The Most High, that's his name, Yahweh. He putteth down one and set up another, man. And what are we living in? We're living in those times. Okay? This is what's happening. You just saw in the article, it said that, real quick, let me look at. In the article, the world is not prepared for a fast-moving, virulent respiratory pathogen pandemic. Okay? And why is that? Because the Most High is putting down one judge, which is Esau Edom, as I'm about to get, and he's about to set up another that profited. Okay? I'm gonna start 2nd Ezra 6:6. Then did I consider these things, and they were all made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the part and the center of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, and from Jacob's hand held first of the hill of Esau, Salakia. And Jacob is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You are Jacob, okay? Esau is a self-proclaimed white man, okay? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, okay? And that's why articles more and more come up like this. That's why you're seeing, okay, the economy, the global economy, in an economic shamble, because Esau is losing his power, and the Lord's about to take Esau Edom out of his power, okay? Because he's the end of this world. Because the world will abide forever, as the scriptures say in the book of Ecclesiastes. It don't literally mean that the world's going to end. A rulership is going to end. Okay? A people that's in power is going to end. That's Esau Edom. And Jacob is about to be set up. That's why you're seeing what you're seeing. Okay? The other 6 urgent actions governments are advised to take mostly consist of throwing money at the problem. According to the report, heads of government must commit and invest. Countries and regional organizations must lead by example, so that reluctant and or poor countries are persuaded to commit and invest. All countries must build strong systems with those investments. Financial institutions must link preparedness with financial risk planning. Budget for spending lots of money on preparedness development. Assistance funders must create incentives and increasing funding for preparedness, and the UN must strengthen coordination mechanisms so the money gets to the right place. Let me see. The report repeatedly reminds countries that they've adopted the international health regulations, a binding 2005 agreement that already requires them to report any public health emergency of international concern to the WHO and step up their domestic preparedness infrastructure and lambastes them from not implementing those regulations to satisfaction. Epidemics, it reminds these wayward nations have a nasty tendency to exceed national borders, especially when countries, terrorist groups, or scientifically advanced individuals create or obtain and then use biological weapons that have the characteristics of a novel, high-impact respiratory pathogen. Salakia. Okay? I'm going to read a little bit more, then I'm going to get straight to scriptures. Amid all the fear-mongering, the report still finds time to lament that trust in institutions is eroding thanks to misinformation that can hinder disease control communicated quickly and widely via social media. Okay? And who's mostly pushing out the misinformation? Esau Edom. Okay? On the bright side, preparedness is not a very costly investment. Dr. Alexander Ross, director of the GPMB Secretariat, told the Telegraph Secretariat told the Telegraph, adding that such an investment is immediate and has additional benefits of increasing trust. The GPMB was devised following the 2014-2016 Ebola epidemic in West Africa, the deadliest outbreak of that disease in history, and who's mostly in West Africa? Jakes, okay? You Israelites. It's not a coincidence that has broken out there, because Esau, he's behind it, okay? Esau's behind. He's trying to wipe you Israelites off the map, man, but it's not working, okay? And that's good enough. But the point being is, we're at the end of Esau's world. That's why you're seeing this place falling like it's falling, because his time is almost up, okay? The Lord set a bounds for Esau to rule. We're about to enter into the bounds of him fulfilling his rulership, okay? And this is wisdom of Solomon too, because this is what he's feeling right now. Okay, this is Esau talking. This wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and 1. For the ungodly said, okay, and who's the ungodly? Esau, Edom, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. For we are born at all a venture, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned to ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air. Okay? Our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance. And that's the time we're living in now. Okay? Anything with Esau's name on it is basically bad. It's being looked up as bad, because this man raped, robbed, and murdered, okay, his way to the top, man. Okay, and everybody's finding out who he is and why the earth is in the condition it's in. It's because of him. Okay? And our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. And he knows that. These elites of this society, they know they're Esau, and they're proud that they're Esau, if you think about it, okay? And they know that when they go down after this, when it's the end of the world this time, that they're not coming back up. That's the end of it. That's the end all be all of it. Okay? They're going to be in captivity for 1,000 years, double of what we went through. And then they're going to be exterminated. So they know what the deal is. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place. For this is our portion, our lot is this. Let us oppress the poor, righteous man. And who is that? That's the Israelites, man. Esau was made to be the wicked, and Jacob was made to be the righteous. And that's what you see him doing. He's oppressing you Israelites, okay, to the max, man. And not only that, he's oppressing the whole earth, man. Okay? Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Let our strength be the law of justice. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. He is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraided us with our offending the law, and objected to our infamy the transgressions of our education, man. And that's what the elect is doing, the house of David. The house of David, okay, is contrary to Esau, man. We're contrary, okay, which I'm not saying I'm of the elect. Lord will I am. Okay, the elect is contrary to the ways of Esau. Okay, how he's running this planet. They're contrary to that, man. Okay, and what's happening now? Wisdom of Solomon and his father's playing out. How they're standing on their feet with great boldness in the face of them that afflicted them, man. And telling them that Esau, that you transgress the law, statutes, and commandments, okay? And that Yahweh Bashim Shai is coming back to take you down due to that, man. Okay? That this world that you set up, okay, is contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. He professes to have the knowledge of Yahweh, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord. That's what we're doing. We're professing that we're the Israelites, okay? That you're the Edomites, and letting you other heathens know who you are, okay? He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us even to behold. But his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. We esteem of him as counterfeits, okay? He is stained from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounces the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that Yahweh is his father. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. Okay? And that's the time we living in. Right? Esau, his world is crumbling before his eyes. Okay? We telling him that he's going into captivity alongside the other heathen nations. That he's going to do his time. And then eventually he's going to be done away with as a nation. Okay? And that's what they're doing now. Oh yeah? Let's see if these words are true. Okay? For if the just man be the son of Yahweh, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Okay? Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. Okay? And that's the thing. Esau, as it says in Revelations 12, why did I keep typing 13 in? Salaki. This is Revelations 12 and 12. This is what the time we're living in. Okay? Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Okay? His physical seed, Esau, Edom. Okay? Just like it was going into Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, man. Okay? They see their world in it. So Esau's not gonna go out, okay, without a fight. He's gonna fight tooth and nail, okay, to keep his kingdom up and going. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna release biological, okay, warfare. They're already doing that with the chemtrails in the sky, the food, okay, your water. That's all what he's doing, okay? And eventually, he's just gonna go completely all out with it, okay? Like it says in 2nd Ezra, the 68 verse on down, he's gonna be like a madman, sparing none, and destroying those that fear the Lord, man. Because he knows his time is short, man. He knows his time is up, okay? That's what you're seeing now with the whole economy thing, okay? Everything that you see going on now that's contributing to the downfall of this place is the result of that. Him knowing he has a short time, okay? This Jeremiah 30 and 4. And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah, you tribes. Okay? For thus said the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned to paleness. Okay? And you know it's metaphoric. A man can't have a baby. It's just telling you how horrific these times we come in are going to be. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man. Okay? That's what's coming. Esau basically, okay, coming down with great wrath is the time of Jacob's trouble, but it's really, okay, according to Ezekiel 21 and 8 on down, is really the Lord bringing, okay, Jacob's trouble, using Esau, okay, because Esau, the wicked, is the sword of the Most High, okay, and this time we coming into, it's going to be like never before, man. This Daniel chapter 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince will stand for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Okay? So this time we coming in is going to be like no time ever, man. Anything you could come up with on like 9/11, okay, wars, all that even the transatlantic slave trade. All that's not going to be able to be compared to Jacob's trouble. That's how bad this time we're coming into, which is right around the corner, as you can see through the prophecies. Okay, this time we're coming into is going to be real horrific, man. It's going to be bloody. Okay, it's going to be a time of no mercy. Okay, because really it's the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but he's going to use Esau because Esau's in his prime right now to do it, to pull off the judgment. Okay, and that it says everyone that should be found written in the book. Okay, and who is that talking about? That's talking about the remnant, the elect. Okay, that's who's going to be found written in the book, the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, they're going to be shielded, okay, from the destruction that's going to come upon this place. The diseases, the war, the famine, okay, martial law, because that's going to be out here. The people out here that's going to be bugging out, okay. Because the elect is going to be the main, they're going to be the ones that's going to repent and come back, okay. Come back to the Heavenly Father, okay. 2/3 of our people, they're not going to come back. Which, let me get that. Because 2/3 of our people, they trust in Egypt, okay. I'm going to start the first verse. Woe to them, Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down to Egypt. And it's talking about spiritual Egypt. It's talking about America, Babylon the Great, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right? And that's what a majority of our people do. A majority of our people, they trust in Egypt, okay, to the point where Esau, just like and I always bring it up, the chicken sandwich. Esau could put anything in their face or tell them anything, and they'll go right with it, man. Because that's how deep the trust is with the majority of the Israelites, man. They really have trust in this place, man. Okay? Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be ashamed, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Because they don't realize that Esau, okay, that Esau is your natural born enemy alongside the other nations. But Esau is the natural born enemy. And that what's about to happen, okay, is him, when he does this, it's going to be mainly towards, okay, you Israelites, man. It's going to be it's mainly to destroy you Israelites, man. When Esau come down with great wrath, he's really going to target you Israelites, because he knows that, like I read in 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, that the end of his world is the beginning of your world. And he knows that when one of us is ruling, one of us has to be on the bottom. Right now he's ruling and we're on the bottom. But he knows the Lord's about to flip that. Okay? And that's why he's going, when this destruction comes, he's going to bring it to you Israelites, man. Okay? And to all you jakes, let me continue reading. But his princes were at Zoan, and his ambassadors came to Hanes. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be a help, nor profit, but a shame also and a reproach. So I'm going to skip down to the 7th verse, time's sake. For the Egyptians shall help in vain and to no purpose. Therefore I have cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still. Now go write it before them in the table, notable in a book, that it may be for a time to come, forever and never. Okay? And we're writing. This the writings, man. The times that we're coming into. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. And that's 2/3 of our people. 2/3 of our people, they don't want to hear, okay, the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They're not going to dance to this, because they're not going to get it. The Lord don't want them to get it. Okay? They're not the elect. Okay? Not all Israel is going to make it on this side. Okay? And they're rebellious. You see it in this society, man. Okay? They take pride in being an LGBTQ, take pride in murdering, okay? Doing drugs, selling drugs, whatever, man, our people are into. Okay? You tell them the law of the Lord, they just do it more. They just be rebellious more and more, man. Okay? They revolt more and more, just like it says in Isaiah the 4th chapter, man. Okay? Well, say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Prophets speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Don't tell us that destruction is coming to America. Don't tell us that Esau is our enemy. We want to be equal to Esau. Don't tell us, okay, that we're gonna have, okay, our own kingdom, and we're gonna have the earth and the galaxies, man. Don't tell us that. Tell us that we could be equal with Esau. Tell us that Esau, okay, one day he's gonna change, okay. Tell us that he's not coming down with great wrath, man. Okay? That's what you want to hear, man. Get you out the way. Turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us, man. Okay? That's the mindset of 2/3 of our people. Okay? And it's clear, okay, it's day that Esau is about to come down with great wrath just by this article. Okay? And just by the prophecies coming to pass. Okay? This is all about to take place. But our people, a majority of our people, they don't care. They don't care about nothing. They are so into vanity, okay? They're so lost, okay? That they rather basically stay on the sinking ship, so to say. But that's why this is Isaiah 10:20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, once again the elect, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. That's what the house of David is going to do. That's what the elect is going to do. Okay? They're going to have the names. Okay? Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. Okay? They're going to try to walk to the best of their ability in the ways of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Okay? Even though the scriptures say that we fall many times, but we get back up and keep doing. That's what the elect is going to do. 2/3 of our people, they're going to continue going off, even though they're being warned that they're going off through these videos, that they're going to continue doing it to their own will. They don't give a damn. Okay? The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty Yahweh. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness. Okay? And that's the point. That remnant is going to return. Okay? They're going to have the names, and they're going to try to the best of their ability to walk in the ways of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Okay? Even if that means, them being put to death by Esau. By way of beheading. Okay? Not taking the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. Okay? This is, I gotta end this. This is Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence, the diseases, man. Because Esau, he's going to release all types of natural diseases out here, man. Okay? He's going to release everything he has. Okay? His killer robots that he say he has. Okay? His martial law. He's going to release everything he got out here. Okay? He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust, and his trust shall be thy shield and buckler. Okay? And mainly the names, man. Because them names are powerful. They're not just names just to say, man. Okay? Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee, man. Because you're going to see a lot of Israelites get put to death out here. Okay? These heathens. And you're going to see a lot of Edomites get put to death. Okay? Anybody that Yahweh Shah ain't dealing with. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. But he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder and the young lion, and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and he will answer him. And I will be with him in trouble, and I will deliver him and honor him. Okay? So that's the point, man. If you have the elect, okay, Yahweh Shai, when these times come, which is right around the corner, he's gonna look out for you, man. He ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Okay? So that's the lesson. Call Allah, Yahweh Shai.